Good morning. Hi, it's Valerie from the Hollywood Times, and I want to welcome RJ Sullivan. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself. Thank you.
I'm RJ Sullivan. I am the writer, animator, director, composer of Pinto the Mean Bean. I make 2D animated films.
It's so special to meet you. I kind of see a little resemblance. Please don't take please don't take that as a negative, but it's just brings a smile to my face. Your project here. What
A
what is
resemblance to Pinto the Mean Bean, you mean?
a little bit, yeah.
That's funny.
What inspired this amazing animated morality short?
Uh, well, something that I've thought about quite a bit, just in the way that people deal with their problems or being upset at different things in the world, and kind of the idea that you can be as upset as you want to be, and there ultimately there's no shortage of things to be upset about, is what I like to say. You can always find something if you want to, and so Pinto in the short feels like he has valid reason to be upset with his he can't figure out his Rubik's cube, or stupid problems really, but by helping out his fellow beings, he figures out that kind of its own reward, in a way.
Yeah, good, good. Does Pinto represent the modern day everyman, like searching for happiness in a seemingly unfriendly world?
Yeah, I think so. I think that
Yeah,
he basically, I think, well, everybody, I mean, I can relate to it. It's kind of like a reminder for me, as well as for kids and for adults. It feels like something that every day there's a point in your day where you feel like you get upset about something. And if you take a step back, you realize, it's not really worth being that upset about.
right, right. I thought it was really cute. Is there a significance to Pinto driving a Ford Pinto?
It's just funny. Yeah.
Just funny,
Yeah.
definitely. My God, you got a great sense of humor. Your family must just laugh every day on the
We're having a
beach.
good time right now.
I love it. I love it. Is this your vacation, or are you on a film festival in Oregon? Or
Not for a film festival here. This is just an annual thing I do with my wife's family.
sweet.
So we all
Yeah,
meet here at the beach house.
yeah. I've been talking to a lot of the people, the filmmakers lately about film festivals, and it just seems like there is just I'm out here in Toronto at a film festival. So have you noticed that
Oh,
there seems to be a lot going on, or is that just my imagination?
a lot of festivals in general.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, well, I think that since the pandemic is over, people are kind of jumping into it with 2 feet again.
right.
Like people that maybe like took a pause. I mean, I know the one in Portland that's coming up that Pinto is showing in next
That's
week that's a festival that's been in other places around the world. This is actually his first year in Portland, so
okay.
that, I don't know if that seems like they're kind of rebranding. So I think maybe a lot of festivals are doing that or starting up now. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. That's the festival I was thinking that you were going to be going to. Let me get back to Pinto. Sorry for going off topic. Is there a moral to this story of yours? And is it about the power of being appreciated in a world that's moving so fast that people seldom have time to show their appreciation? That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, I think that's a huge part of it. I mean, it doesn't really address it directly, but yeah, I mean, being grateful for what you do have, in a way, is an underlying um, kind of implicit idea that you can choose to be upset, you can choose not to be upset, but ultimately, like when he recognizes in the film that the other beings are being nice to him when he does this thing, to help out another being, uh, he suddenly realizes, oh, maybe they're not as bad as I thought, which I think is the key point, is that people can have these stories they tell themselves about how everybody thinks about them or how they're going to respond to something they do. And so he had this idea without ever trying to help anybody out or, see them in a different light. And all of a sudden he realized that, oh, they weren't waiting to judge me or whatever. They were like, oh, they embraced them with open arms, essentially.
Yes. Yes. Well, I love it. So are you working on anything else, or what's your next idea?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a series right now. I'm working on the pilot. I'm animating it. The voice actors have recorded. It's just a long process of this animation, but it's called the Pinto Variety Hour.
Oh,
And
great.
but it's for adults, so it's not for kids.
Okay.
It's a comedy series with Pinto character, but it's more sophisticated animation. And it's like adult themes. He hosts a variety show that's always on the verge of cancellation, but he also has a family. So back to the thing about trying to get the recognition or the respect that he wants. That's his central problem that he faces, is the show's always going to be canceled. The teenagers that he's not, just learning to relate to as teenagers. And just kind of that kind of everyman kind of plight, dealing with your job and your family. Really
Fun. Well, we won't let the kids watch it. So how can our readers and our viewers find you and your projects?
I have the production company I have is called catchandhatch.com. So, or Catch and Hatch Studios, but catchandhatch.com is where you can find out some news. And then I also have the pintovarietyhour.com, which is a site just for the series that's being developed, and that has different episode ideas and basic information.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing your little vacation time with the HollywoodTimes.today. That's our website. And our YouTube channel is the Hollywood Times Official. And have a great rest of your time. And I hope we can meet in person one day. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Thank you so much, RJ.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great rest of your time and the best of luck. And I really enjoyed your short.
Great.
Excellent. Have a great time. Bye-bye.